Today, I'm going to explain every turret and protect the house from monsters, starting with the popper. It costs $2,000, but its range is very poor, and it only does 10 damage per shot. In total, it can deal up to 50 damage to a monster passing by. Since the average monster in the early game has around 100 HP, the popper turns out to be pretty useless overall. The next turret is the Slugger, which costs $4,400. Its range is about the same as the popper, but it deals 76 damage per shot and up to 380 damage to a monster passing by. This makes it pretty useful in the early game. Next is the Cyclone, which costs $12,500. Its range is quite wide, and it deals 12 damage per shot. But thanks to its high fire rate, it can deal up to 396 damage in total, almost the same as the Slugger. So, is it really worth the price? Let me know what you think in the comments. The next turret is the Rocketeer, which costs $21,000. Since it's an AoE type, it's really good for defense. Its range is medium, and it deals 60 damage per shot to all monsters in the area it hits. The fire rate is pretty slow, but it's still very useful for early and mid-game defense. The next turret is the Pulsar, which costs $32,000. Surprisingly, it has the best range among all 7 turrets and deals 80 damage per shot. But the catch is that its accuracy is pretty low, hitting only about 2 bullets out of 10 shots. Still, it becomes useful in the late game when monsters start to crowd together. The next turret is the Hailtorm, and it turns out to be pretty OP. It costs $46,000. It has the same range as Cyclone and deals 20 damage per shot, but it has the highest fire rate among all 7 turrets. In total, it can deal around 1,000 damage to a monster passing by. It can even single-handedly kill the lower tier bosses, which makes it absolutely worth the price. And here comes the last turret, known as the Destroyer, which costs $100,000. It has a decent range. It deals 70 damage per shot, and being an AoE type, it's similar to the Rocketeer, but with 10 extra damage. On top of that, its fire rate is pretty high, shooting rockets almost non-stop. So what do you guys think? Is it actually worth the price?